From the center of the world to the ends of the earth, two Indian women unite across continents. Welcome to Global Voices, a fresh, bold space where abundance meets purpose, where family and legacy fuel our vision, and where online business becomes the bridge to freedom. Together, we celebrate culture, empower communities, and spark transformation from the Americas to the Kiwis. This is more than a show, it's a movement. This is Global Voices.
Good morning, good evening, wherever you're joining us from around the world. Welcome. Farah, you want to say good morning, good evening as well?
Yes, good evening, good morning. Welcome to everyone. It's Monday for me in the evening, Monday morning for Patricia. And I'm not sure about that side of the world, but this side of the world, it's Anzac for us. So whoever's celebrating Anzac, happy Anzac. Anzac Day. Yes.
Okay. I never heard about it, but I'll ask you after. So once again, good morning, good evening, wherever you are joining us from around the world. Welcome to Global Voices, where real people share real stories, real journeys, and real transformation. My name is Patricia Peters, and I am coming to you live from New York. And alongside me is my amazing co-host, Farah, joining us all the way from the Kiwis. Today's conversation is not just about business. It's about that movement, that moment in your life when something shifts inside of you. That moment when you realize you were meant for more. That's our topic today. The moment you realize you were meant for more. Even if you don't fully understand what more looks like yet. So, this is my story. Let me ask you something. Have you ever felt like you were doing everything right? You're working hard, you're showing up every day, being responsible, doing what society tells you to do. But deep down, something just doesn't feel right. That was me. I spent 17 years working in the bank. I was consistent, dependable, doing everything I thought was the right way to build a secure life for me and my family. But what I didn't realize at that time was that security can sometimes be an illusion. Then one day, everything changed. I was laid off, along with hundreds of others, just like that. No warning that could prepare me for the emotional impact. And right around that same time, life hit and hit me again. My daughter needed $5,000 to repair her car engine. In that moment, reality hit me really hard. I had done everything right as a mom, as a parent, and yet I still felt unprepared. That was a wake up call, and I could not ignore. In that moment, I had to make a decision. I could stay in a place of fear, frustration, and uncertainty, or I could take a step into something new, something different, something I didn't fully understand yet. And I chose to bet on myself. Not because I had all the answers, not because I had a background in business or technology, but because I knew I could not keep living a life where my time, my income, and my future were all in someone else's control. I started this journey part time while I was still working, learning as I went. There were moments of doubts, moments where I questioned if I was doing the right thing, but I kept going anyway because something inside of me knew there had to be more than just surviving. Listen, I didn't leave Guyana to come to America just to survive, right? And what I've learned through this journey is this: Your breakthrough doesn't come when everything is perfect. It doesn't come when you have all the answers. It comes the moment you decide that you deserve more and you are willing to go after it. Deserving and sitting in your comfort zone will not cut it. That decision is powerful. It's the beginning of everything. There are people listening right now who feel that same pull. You know there is something more for you. You just haven't taken that step yet. And that's okay because awareness is the first step. The moment you recognize it is the moment your life begins to change. And that's why conversations like this are so important because someone somewhere is at that exact moment right now, that moment of decision. Farah, I would love for you to share your journey and your perspective because I know your story is going to resonate with so many people listening today. Take it away, Farah.
Absolutely. So once again, good evening, everyone, and good morning. Thank you so much, Patricia, and thank you to everyone tuning in today. Look, I absolutely love conversations like this because they are real and they're conversations that need to happen. And no matter where you are in the world, we all go through similar moments. I'm in New Zealand, Patricia's in New York. We're two very different parts of the world. So we all go through something similar. And we both realize that circumstances for everyone is different. So for me, my journey, it started with a feeling, and I'm sure for everyone, it always starts with a feeling that there could be more, and that was me. I was handling life, responsibilities, doing what I needed to do, but deep down, I knew I wasn't fully living up to my potentials. And I'm sure a lot of mums, a lot of females or single parents would feel the same, that you feel like doing your whole routine every single day, you're meeting milestones for your routine, but deep down, there has to be more out there. So at some point, you really do start asking yourself different questions. Not just what I need to do today, but kind of, like what kind of life do I actually want to live? And my personal best would be, am I happy in my current life? Am I happy with the situation I'm in at the moment? Leaving your responsibilities aside, your children aside, your work aside, are you actually happy with the life you currently have? And that question can be very, very uncomfortable because it makes you reflect on where you are versus where you want to be. And believe me when I say this, these questions you need to ask these questions, because if you don't, you'll be stuck in the same routine, um, same, regrets or doubts for many, many years. So for me, the shift happened when when I actually stopped ignoring that inner voice. The inner voice tells you that you can't do this, you can't do that, you're mom, you've got responsibilities. So I didn't have everything figured out when I started. But the most important thing is that I made a decision to explore something different, something that could give me more growth, more freedom, more control over my life. And I just want to say that when people say, or when I talk about more control over our lives or my future, controlling over my life isn't about I'm dropping my kids to school, I'm getting the laundry done, or I'm cooking dinners, I'm putting food on the table on time. That's not being in control of your life. That's just your typical routine on a daily basis. So I'm talking about, growth and freedom and control over your future, where you decide when you wake up, you decide when you go on holiday, you decide when you don't want to do anything and just be in bed and lazy around all day in your pajamas. Either it's a Monday or Friday or Sunday. Now, through that, I've learned that growth doesn't happen when everything feels safe. It happens when you actually step into something new, even if you are unsure. Being part of something global, connecting with people from all over the world, just like me and Patricia, it changes your perspective on everything, on life, and what your goals and dreams can be or could be. You realize that you're not alone. You realize that there's other people who are also searching, also growing, and stepping into more, and will continue to do that. So, once again, you're not alone. So, if you're listening right now, if you feel that pull or there's something uncomfortable and something that just makes you think that I can, maybe resonate or I know what she's talking about, don't ignore that, because you don't need all the answers today. You don't need to be, ready straight away. But what you need is to be open to taking the first step. And with that, I'll pass it back to Patricia.
Thank you so much, Farah. If you guys listen to her and listen to me, and something resonates in you, something speaks to you, all you had to do, if we have to tell you about this business that we're doing, it'll be injustice to you. We need you to watch a 20-minute webinar that will cover the whole business in a nutshell. So if you are watching out there, you're seeing our website on the screen, just log on to whoever you're comfortable with and watch the 20 minutes webinar. That will change your life. It changed mine. It changed Farah. So if you feel that pull, you feel that inner self saying, I need more. I'm tired of living paycheck to paycheck. I'm tired of waking up to alarms. I'm tired of not having enough in my bank account. I'm tired of balancing my checkbook to the penny every month. I'm running short on my grocery. Cost of living has gone sky high. Gas has gone sky high. I need an extra income. If you're feeling it and you want more, this is a golden opportunity. So, Farah, do you want to extend an invitation to people out there?
Yes. Like I said in our last episode, that nothing changes only unless you decide it does. So nothing changes if nothing changes. So, our inboxes are always open. We are always open to messages, whatever that might be. But just remember that don't be afraid to explore options out there. And it's not going to hurt you, it's not going to hurt anyone, it's not going to cost you to ask the right questions. We are always here. Whichever way Patricia and I are available, we've got our websites on here as well. You can DM us as well. There's no pressure, it's just to ask questions. This may or may not be for you, but you have to start. And believe me, we'd love to connect with you, because we're all about empowering every other person out there. So yes, if nothing changes, nothing changes.
Absolutely, guys. And put it this way, you're not going to lose anything. It's a win win situation for you. If you tap on our website, you're gaining information to see what we're doing as business owners. So it's a free session for you. If you decide, we'll be happy and willing to get you started and change your life. And that's a wrap for today on Global Voices. So, Farah, to all of you
Yes,
watching,
yes, you're watching Global Voices, and as always, it's always nice connecting. And I just want to say, guys, if Patricia can wake up at 3:30 in the morning and tune in at 4 a.m. and on a Monday, it's been a busy day for me. Now, if I can still make time, she's sacrificing her sleep. I'm sacrificing my family time to educate people. Then we're very, very serious about it, and we're both real people, ethnic women, just trying to make it. And we all have to make it. Like Patricia said, things is not getting any cheaper. You have to be clever. You have to find better ways, smarter ways. And there is smarter ways out there. So yes. And every Wednesday and every Fridays, we also have for New Zealand, it's Wednesdays and Fridays. For US
for
and that
the
side of
US,
the world,
it's
it's
Tuesdays and
Tuesday and
Thursdays.
Thursday. We can give you more information if you like, but you get to sit in live webinars with real people from different parts of the world. They share their journey, how they started, how it was for you, some real conversations if you want to hear from somebody else other than us. If you think that, we're still a scam, there's other people that can, talk to you and share their experiences, just let us know and we'd be happy to tune you in or save your seat. But until then, thank you for your time.
Thank you so much, and have a great day in New York and a good night in New Zealand.
Definitely.
Thank you, and goodbye for now on Global
Good night.
Voices.
Bye.
Thank you, beautiful souls, for joining us tonight on Global Voices. Your presence means the world to us. Two women bridging continents, cultures, and communities with one shared vision: abundance, family, and legacy. This is just the beginning of something fresh and transformative. Stay connected, stay inspired, and keep walking with us as we build freedom and purpose together. From our hearts to yours, thank you for being part of the Global Voices movement.